Hi, I'm Sarah from Chamomile Sanctuary, and I want to just share with you some brow care that you can do at home while the spa is closed if you want to keep your brows in shape. You'll need a little eyebrow brush and a lip liner or an eyebrow pencil, tweezers, and some slim scissors. So for tidying them, I would really try and use this time to grow your brows out. So I would just take what's in the middle here, because that's easy enough to do, but I wouldn't take anything under here because it's so easy to take the wrong thing, because I do it sometimes. I take the wrong thing sometimes if I'm doing my brows. So try and not take anything from under here. Try and let it grow out, and we can get you a different shape, maybe more of an arch when you come back, or whatever you want to do with your shape. It just gives us more to work with when we do come back. So for taking hair from the middle, take your lip liner or whatever it is, side of the nostril here, do a line, yep, and on the other side come straight up. Ooh. You get the gist anyway, so we'll do one about there. So you can take anything that's in here. I think I've got more just fluff in there, but you can take anything in between here, comes down the nose sometimes as well, and just go up that and get all of the fluff away from in the middle. That'll even make you feel so much better. It's just taking the fluff away. Like I say, try not to touch underneath, and we'll sort you out when we come back. It hopefully won't be too long. If they get a little bit long, you can trim them. So just take your brush and brush them all upwards. And get a better look. And if there's any that are kind of out of shape, when you're using your scissors as well, use them parallel to the brow, and then you'll cut just what you want. Don't kind of have them in like this or up like that. That just gets tricky, and you'll just cut a chunk out of your eyebrow, which isn't good. So parallel to the brow, and any hairs that are coming up from the shape, just trim. And try and trim just a little tiny bit at first if it's the first time trimming your brows, because you can always trim more, but you can't put it back in. Same over here. Even that looks much better. They just look more in shape. That's what I suggested you, is just trimming rather than tweezing under here. Just be as patient as you can, and we'll make them nice when we come back. So that's what I'd suggest for tinting. We've had a few people asking about tinting while we're in quarantine, so I wouldn't suggest it, to be honest, because it gets a bit of a faff and it can stain your clothes or surfaces, or it can damage the skin if it's mixed incorrectly. It is quite a faff to tint at home, so you can go too dark. Like tinted brow gels are a really good option to use in between. So Glossier do a nice one, Glossier, they do a nice tinted brow gel, and it gives you a little bit of colour if they're getting a bit too light, but I wouldn't risk tinting your brows at home, to be honest. Just use the brow gel and trim them, take between the middle, and avoid hair under here. If you need to take a couple underneath, if they're kind of coming down into the brow bone or like the upper lid, if it's just a rogue one, you can obviously take that, but try your best to use this time to grow your brows, and we'll sort it out when you come back. So we hope to see you all soon, and it won't be too long.